Slogan this year we're hearing is never enough. Sounds greedy. Tell us about what it means to you.
Well, I'm supposed to be greedy, aren't I? I'm a race car driver. It kind of goes with the territory. The big thing behind that really is just keeping our team pushing. You hear so much about other sports and their teams winning championships and a post-championship slump. That is not what we're here to do. It is to keep the pressure on and keep going and say there's never enough, right? Never enough wins, never enough championships, never enough preparation. That's what our team's getting behind this year, and so far so good. If you look at the duels, and we'll try to keep that rolling.
Yeah, Joey, I like the fact that when we hear you talk about being two-faced, I think it's something you embrace really well, and I think it's a concept that absolutely is something in motorsports that is very essential. It's all right to be friends with the guys in the pit area, but when you put that helmet on, you switch to a totally different gear.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you've given me some nicknames too, Tony. So I'm just waiting for a cool one like Smoke. You know, I got Spoons, I got Two-Face. I've heard it all over here, guys. As long as it comes with the trophy, I really don't care.
Well, let's talk about that trophy. You won this trophy before. You got the big trophy last year, Joey. Dual race win that you just alluded to. How are you going to get this next one? How does it happen? Your Fords are fast. Your teammates are fast. How do you get to the end of this?
Yeah, our Fords are really, you said it, the Fords are wicked fast right now. It's kind of up to us. I feel like if a Blue Oval doesn't win this thing, we've messed up somewhere within it. We got good speed, good handling. We showed that in the duel, and we showed that in practice working together. I think we're working closer together than ever. So I'm feeling really good about our chances today. And our Shell Penzo Mustang's got the speed, it's got the handle. It's always a balance when you get down here, right? You can go for all out on handling and maybe give up some speed. I feel like we got a good balance of both. And so that if we can just execute our plan, stay towards the front, avoid the big one, which is the hardest part, and position ourselves to win this thing.
Well, Joey, I'm going to go big picture. You win the championship last year. Every offseason, drivers sit down with their crew chiefs. They go over what's the weak link of their team, where do they need to get better. What's the one thing that you and Paul Wolf sat down over the winter and thought you need to get better at this season?
Honestly, we just kind of continue growing. You know, this next-gen car last year was so new and such a change, and we learned so much throughout the year about the race car itself. And he's keeping that communication line open, talking about it, going back and forth, not getting too stuck in our ways because something worked last year, right? We got to keep evolving and keep getting better throughout the season because we don't quite have this thing figured out. It's only been a year, right, since the first race right here at the 500. So we still have a lot of room to grow as a whole sport. But as a team, we got to keep staying ahead of that.
And I see you're sipping a cold beverage, Joey, part of the Coca-Cola racing family, and celebrating. This is the 25th anniversary for you drivers.
Yeah, absolutely. It's great. We got to be able to win. Coca-Cola's been a great partner of mine since the beginning of my career from the get-go. So it's been a great partnership. They've been so many great things with the foundation and within the sport in so many different ways. So it's great to keep that relationship going.
And you're welcoming a new driver, although it's a driver you'll be competing with, to the Coca-Cola racing family in today's 500.
Yeah, absolutely. Chase Elliott is part of the family. So if you're a Chase Elliott fan and you're watching this, just remember, we're family now. He's part of the Coke racing family. We're family. You've got to root for me, too. It's just part of it. Like, whether you like it or not, you got to like me now.
Chris, did you see? He got his chuck points in, didn't you, Joey? I got them chuck points going.
That's part of being
got one on the board, baby.
Being a champion. Have fun today, Joey.